Welcome back. So about 2 weeks ago, we did my garden. We had nasty, overweeded beds. We fixed all that. We weeded them, put dirt in, planted the starters. Now we have a young, beautiful garden. So we have a couple more things to do here. We have the trellis system for the cucumbers to build. That's not quite ready because they're not tall enough or not big enough to start climbing yet. So I'm going to let that go for another 2 weeks, I think. But I also said I would do the irrigation system. We are ready for that because I'm sick and tired of coming out here with the garden hose and doing that every evening. So we're gonna do a little irrigation system. And this one's super easy. There's maybe, I don't know, 10 parts here that I have and 3 or 4 tools. That's all you're gonna need. In my case, I have an underground irrigation system with a couple zones in the backyard. If you don't have an underground system, I'll show you guys a little trick, a little bypass that you can use with the garden hose and still use the kind of foundation, that I'm gonna show you, but your main feed is gonna be your garden hose. Okay guys, let me show you what I'm working with, the parts I got, the tools I got, and then we'll get started. Here are the parts that I'm working with. So you have your regular lawn sprinkler heads. We have this PVC riser, and I got a 3-foot riser. We have this funny pipe fitting, and it's basically pushed in, and that's like a friction fit. My tools, a couple channel locks, some pipe cutters, and some Teflon tape. Down at this end here, we have funny pipe female adapters. So that's what we're working with. Oh, there's Frankie checking it out. So that's what we're working with, guys. Now my irrigation pipe comes up underground like that, and I'm gonna adapt to that, and that's my water source. If you don't have that, you can do this with a regular garden hose, and I'll show you that here in a minute. All right, let's get started. Here's my riser, guys. I went ahead and already put the 90 on. So this pipe, I call it funny pipe. It's sprinkler irrigation pipe. I call it funny pipe. Some of the supply houses call it funny pipe. There's different names. So you just take this and just push it on, and then that's it. You can't pull it off. So here's my supply that goes to a main line PVC line somewhere. But that's what feeding my 3rd zone in my backyard. So we're gonna take this, cut it, press this on, and that's what's gonna give me the feed for my garden. Frankie's over here on the hunt. There's been moles. Just cut that guy, clean it up, and we press this on. Watch out, Frankie, watch out. Just like so. Watch out, buddy. That's it. And you can swivel this. So that's my feed. So that's what's going to feed my 3 different garden beds. And I'm going to put T's for my risers for the sprinklers. So let's do that. The first fitting is going to be right here. So if you look at this pipe here, I am going to put a T just like that. So that's going to catch my first bed here. Okay, that. Okay. That's gonna go to my first zone. And I just have this pipe laying around from when I did my sprinkler system. So it's kind of nice. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna attach this riser, and this is gonna go just like this right here. So it's gonna shoot out, and that's what I want, because as these get taller, I wanna make sure everything gets covered. Take this off here. Put a little bit of Teflon tape. Okay. On the sprinkler side, a little bit of Teflon tape, and plastic to plastic, I like to do about 4 to 5 rolls. Okay, now this side here comes with a little, I call them barb fittings, and this just pushes right on. So it helps. If I'm doing a lot of them, I'll take a lighter or a torch and I'll heat it up, and it goes in really good. I just got 3 of these to do. So, okay, I'm gonna go find about center right there. We're gonna get a little support. Like that. Put a couple for good measure. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put one more down here. It's kind of right there. There we go. That's it, guys. We're just gonna repeat the same thing. Just like that, we are on our last one. Get this one on and test it out. So measure that out. Fit it onto the hose. Now I have no idea which way this sprinkler head's going to spray. I'm sure there's a way to tell without turning the water on, but I'm just going to turn the water on. That's it. That's simple. I'm going to take the camera and I'll show you the route that we did, how we laid it. It's just on top of the gravel. It doesn't bother me at all because in about 2 months, it's all going to get ripped out. That line will get capped off and that's it. So just a quick, crude way to do a irrigation system for your garden. There's our first tee. Goes over, comes up to the first sprinkler head. Again, it's all right on top of the gravel on the back side of the bed. Second head, and I can adjust these. So this head is going to do a half circle. So it's going to hit this bed, and that bed. Same with this one. So I'm hoping to get some overspray on all these beds. Again, right on the ground, comes up to the last sprinkler head. These risers are 3 feet. So when these plants get taller, it's gonna project over the plants. And then when I build the trellis system, I already got some bamboo for the trellis system. Just need to get a couple more bamboo sticks. And I'm gonna build this up. It's probably gonna be as high as this guy here. And then these guys are just gonna climb up so then we can pick the cucumbers nice and easy. And then my pepper bed. And look, I already got a little guy, a little pepper. That's pretty cool. So there's some little cucumbers I'll show you. I saw one over here earlier. Where is he? Oh, look, there he is right there. Right there, look at that. So plants are doing good. They're healthy. Yeah, okay. Let's do a test run. I'm gonna set the camera up and then I'm gonna go turn it on. Flip the water on and adjust the heads. Let's check this out. Let's adjust these. Just like that. And I'll fan this out. The dogs got all scared. I think it's a success, guys. What do you think? There's some overspray that's hitting this stuff here, which is awesome. That's reaching just past the bed. I got these heads, they're 4-foot range because my beds are about 4 feet. So that's perfect. Nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I just got to adjust the fan size here, adjust it over there, and this one, and then that's it. Really happy with it. Okay, just like that. It's on a timer. It's shut off. Everything got watered. Every corner, a little bit of overspray. But overall, I'm pretty happy. What do you guys think? Let's say it took about an hour with getting the parts. I think I counted 10 parts, 3 tools, and 30 minutes to install. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me show you what's going on here, and let me show you the adapter that I was talking about that will go from this funny pipe to a garden hose, that you can just run a garden hose to that funny pipe and do this kind of same system where you have it running through the beds, but a garden hose is your supply. You'll just flip on your spigot and then manually shut it off, or you can buy a little timer for it and you can turn it on that way and it will time itself on and time itself off. So let me show you that adapter. This is the garden hose adapter to funny pipe. It's a 5/8 compression adapter, 3/4 pipe swivel. Part number is 328G 500U. That's from Home Depot. So that will go from your garden hose, and it swivels, to the funny pipe compression. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what you need right there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a quick little video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, guys. I'll see you guys next time when we build the trellis system for the cucumbers. Thanks.